Today, we're jumping in the car and distilling the essence of a Canadian road trip from a really personal travel story.
So picture this. It's a gorgeous Saturday morning. We're leaving the city behind to go explore Ontario's famous cottage country, which is, the classic weekend escape for anyone living in the big city.
All right, first things first. Getting out of a major city like Toronto, especially on a weekend morning, well, it has its challenges. It's not just about the drive, it's about navigating the very first part of the journey.
And here it is, the first lesson of any weekend road trip, right? If the weather's beautiful, you are definitely not the only one with the brilliant idea to get out of town. The real adventure, it only starts after you get through this totally predictable city traffic.
So once we're finally on the open highway, a whole different set of rules comes into play. And I'm not just talking about what the signs say. I'm talking about the unwritten codes, the local driving culture.
Officially, by law, the speed limit on these highways is a very clear 100 kilometers per hour. It's posted everywhere, it is the official rule, but is it the rule that people actually follow? And there it is, the classic unwritten rule. While the law says 100, the real flow of traffic is much closer to 120. And this is such a crucial tip if you want to blend in and not become, that rolling roadblock that everybody's trying to pass. It's the difference between the book rule and the reality on the ground.
So, you're probably wondering, if everyone's speeding, what's the catch? Well, it's enforcement. Police patrols in both marked and unmarked cars are really vigilant, and if they catch you, an officer pulls you over right then and there. The risk is very, very real.
Okay, so after leaving the main highway, the whole scene just transforms completely. The landscape kind of softens, the roads get quieter, and we're officially entering the heart of Ontario's famous cottage country. This is where the real payoff of the journey begins. The landscape is wearing its autumn dress. Isn't that the perfect phrase? It just captures this explosion of color, this canopy of deep reds, vibrant oranges, and brilliant yellows, absolutely everywhere you look. This right here is the reward for getting off the highway. Just imagine driving on these quiet, winding roads with almost no one else around, and you are just completely surrounded by this incredible palette of orange and red. It's a total spectacle of nature. But the journey isn't just about what you see from the car window. It's about the little discoveries you make when you actually stop and explore. And along the water, we found some really fascinating, curious things.
One of the most fascinating finds is this, a canal lock system. It's just a brilliant piece of engineering that helps boats navigate between lakes that actually sit at different elevations. It's basically a water elevator for boats.
So how does this water elevator actually work? Well, a boat enters the chamber from one water level, the gates close behind it, and then water is either pumped in or drained out to adjust the level. As soon as it matches the next section of water, the exit gates open, and the boat just continues on its journey. It's such a simple but totally ingenious process that makes all these lakes navigable.
And it's in these small details that you really get a feel for the local culture. You see these great public parks built for community picnics, boat ramps everywhere, and get this, a floating gas station for refueling boats right on the water. It just proves that life here really does revolve around the lakes. We even spotted the first little signs of Halloween, a hint of the changing seasons and traditions.
And then, as the day starts to wind down and the light begins to change, the journey offers one last beautiful, peaceful moment. The drive back is just perfectly timed with the setting sun. And just like that, the sun begins to set, and it just casts this warm, golden glow across the water. It's a perfectly quiet and reflective end to a day that was all about color and culture, and just the freedom of the open road. From the automated tolls and those unwritten speed limits to floating gas stations and ingenious canal locks, this whole trip is a reminder that travel is about so much more than just the destination, isn't it? It's the small, unexpected curiosities that so often tell the biggest stories about a place.